the commands of extrusion and revolve. So for this, first we will select file. So to do the function, to see the function of these commands, first we will select the part, give OK. This is the open window. So in the previous video itself we have discussed about what are the various commands displayed in this page. Now in this video we will see how to use the command of extrusion and revolve. Okay, so first to do the extrusion process, so as usual we will select the plane, so front plane. So we will draw an image in the front plane. So to draw the image, we select a rectangle, center rectangle. So next we will give the dimension for this rectangle, smart dimension. For example, I am giving 150. Enter. Next give the dimension. Just click and move this. Here a box of dimensions will be displayed. So here I have displayed a rectangle. So after drawing this rectangle, we have to close the sketch. Just click this button displayed in the right. Close means the sketch will get closed. So after this we can give the extrusion. So in the above taskbar we can see that there are features. So in features, if you select this feature, you can see the extruded boss base command. So when you click this, you can see that the drawn rectangle will get it is being extruded. So if you want to give the dimension of extrusion, so in the left side we can see there are a number of boxes available. In one box we can see there is the dimension available, so we can change the dimension. So if I give 50 and give enter, you can see that the extrusion is displayed for the given length. Okay, so if I want to increase to 100, so the extruded box length is increased to 100. So if I want to reverse the position of extrusion, so here in direction you have an arrow mark in the left side. When you click this, the extrusion gets reversed to the above drawn diagram. So if I want the extrusion process to be takes place in the middle point of the given diagram, so we have in a box layer, click this box. Here we have mid plane. So when you click mid plane, you can see that from the center point it is equally divided. So the total 100 mm length is equally divided into 50 mm and 50 mm. Okay, so after giving the extrusion, now by clicking by selecting the tick button, the extruded image is shown here. So this is the diagram. So this is the process for doing the extrusion. So next, if I want to cut a hole inside any one of the surface, so for that I will be using the command called extruded cut. So to create a circular hole, so I have to choose a face. So if I click this face, next here you will have the command called as view orientation. When I click this and select this, so I want to create a circle in this plane. Okay, so here I have to draw a circle. So for that is select sketch. So in select sketch, just select this circle, and if I want to draw a circle here, so click the circle, and when you click smart dimension, so of 30 mm diameter I have given a circle. So after sketching, then you have to close the sketch. So after closing the sketch, select, then I have to go to features and to give extruded cut. So here I can see that so when you click the scroll button in your mouse and rotate, you can see that the drawn rectangle is being extruded. I have given extruded cut to this rectangle of the given dimension. So the total entire part gets cutted. Okay, so when you give tick, you can see that a circular hole is been created in this rectangle part. Okay, if I want to change the specific dimensions of this particular circle, so in left side I have cut extrude. So when I click this, you can see that so here you can see edit feature and edit sketch. So if I give edit sketch, here I can change the dimension Okay, so when you select this dimension twice, here now we can change the hole size to 50 mm. So, now we can close this case. So, if you want to edit the future of this extruded cut hole, so in cut extrude go to edit future. So, when you go to edit future, so now I can change the dimension of the extruded hole. So, if I give 50 mm means now here we can see that the hole is created only for 50 mm. It is not created through the entire rectangle. So, when you give fix, now here you can see that the hole is being extruded only for the 50 mm. So, this is the process. So, till now we have seen how to do an extrusion and how to create an extruded cut. Okay. So, after this now we will discuss the command fillet. So, the how to create a fillet. So, by clicking the fillet, so here we have in the left side 4 icons. We have constant radius, variable radius, face fillet and full round fillet. So, constant radius fillet. So, when you click this constant radius fillet, then we have to select an edge. When you click on an edge, here you can see that the fillet is being created of 10 mm radius. Here this the dimension of the fillet can be changed here. Okay, so now when you give the tick, see here the fillet is being displayed. Okay. So next thing, so when you select variable radius, let's select another corner. So in case of variable radius, we can give the 2 variables. For example, V1 is 10 and V2 is 20. So here you can see that the fillet is being created of a variable radius. Okay. So now for fillet, so you want to create a full round fillet. Okay, so these 3 things only we will use for your drawing. So we have to select the 3 faces. So let's select this face. Okay, for second one, we will select this face. And for third one, we select this face. Sorry. To create face fillet, first we will select one. Face one. Next, for second one, second face. So this is the face fillet. So these kind of images can be created using this face fillet. Okay. So next, chamber. So when you select so this is the process to create a chamber. By clicking this button, we can create a chamber. Next, we will see how to do the mirror for this. Okay, so now we will do an extrusion process of a hole. component for this particular image. So in this part, so in this particular page, go to this particular place, and we have to select a plane which is perpendicular to this image. So now I have a right plane which is perpendicular to the extruded part. So I select this. Now you can see that a part of the same dimension is being displayed here. This is the use of the mirror icon. Okay, this is about extrusion. Now we will discuss about how to revolve a component. So for this, we have to select a new page. Okay, so first we have to select the plane. So after selecting plane, to revolve a particular component, first thing we have to draw a center line. So we have to draw a center line. Then we have to let us draw a surface like this. We have to close the surface. So after clicking this sketch, then when you give revolve, so this is the process to draw a revolve a component like this. Okay, this is the use of the revolve component. So here I have a solid component. So this is a solid component. So if I want to create a hollow component, so I will draw a line in between. Then so next we will trim the section. For this we have to select the trim icon. So when I will give trim, power trim. So using this power trim, so I will remove the surface from the axis. So now we can see the shape which is out some distance from the center line. Okay. So after this, when we give revolve, so you have to close the sketch. So now here you can see that a hollow revolved part has been created. So this is the procedure involved to create a component by using a revolve command and extrusion command. Okay, thank you.